This is Evel Knievel and the Evel Knievel shock-absorbing stunt cycle. You can make him do wheelies, backstands, even mid-air somersaults. And for that big jump, here's Evel, up and over that 4-foot ditch. Evel Knievel, sold separately or with the Evel Knievel stunt cycle from Ideal.
Home of Bovey Tracey Football Club for this Knievels international penalty shootout between England and Wales in aid of the NSPCC.
They said it couldn't be done. The Home Office specifically said it couldn't be done. And yet, here we are once more for the annual Knievels International Penalty Shootout. England against Wales. Never has Evel done such good. These guys in the last 12 years have raised over £250,000 for charity. And now here we are at Bovey Tracey Football Club, about once more to set new standards in the sport of people dressed up as Evel Knievel taking penalties against each other.
For those that are able-bodied, please stand up for the national anthems of England and Wales.
Glorious
The national anthem's bringing a tear to the eye of all music lovers. And now we see the teams. Rottenstall Knievel replaced by Geordie Knievel last time in goal. But despite his memorable performance, Rottenstall Knievel comes back. Jacko Knievel, of course, is an absolute legend, needs no introduction. The Grango Gazelle, the Ponky Banks Puma, is ready to pounce once more in this massive, massive event. So, the Cont Knievel, earning his first cap, goes first. Saved by the Rottenstall Knievel, who milks it with one of the most clumsy celebrations we've ever seen in this glorious event. Ready now for the Llanfair Pwlchwyngyll Gorgeric Wendrobol, Llantysilio Go Knievel. The England captain steps up and fluffs it. Oh, that's a shocker. Awful, awful contact. Easy save. Well, meat and drink to the Jacko Knievel. Who needs Gordon Banks when you've got Ponky Banks? So, it'll now be a key penalty for the Corwen Knievel. It's still 0-0. Spotting that ball up very, very carefully. What a mess it is. Steps up. Oh, he's lifted it like Schindler. That's an absolute beauty. Top corner. No one's going to be saving those. His fourth cape for Wales. And 100% scoring record maintained. Wales in the lead. The Wessex Knievel. Another debutant. Tension mounts. Oh dear, that's a scuff. And the keeper gets across so well. Gets a toe to it. And Jacko Knievel continuing his magnificent record. Oh, it took half an hour to get there. Saved in style. Oh, the East Kilbride Knievel. Well, you'd have to be living in a rock not to know all the controversy about this selection. But Wales have used the Celtic privilege, and so now, in the background, the bagpipes. As East Kilbride Knievel steps up. Oh, he scuffed it, but it's in! Rotten from Rottenstall Knievel. Somehow it went through his legs, and with the bagpipes still going, the traditional Scottish call to prayer, Wales established a 2-goal lead. So here's the Forest of Dean Knievel. Scored a belter last year at Bala. Particularly big flares those. Oh, it's a good hit! But once again, can anyone get the ball past Jacko Knievel? An extravagant celebration from an absolute Knievel legend. It was really hit well. But the wall could not be beaten. So now, the Crossland Krieg on Knievel. Again, carefully spots the ball up. Oh, and bangs it in the bottom corner. Wales running away with this. Scored a cracker at Bala last year. And that makes it 2 out of 2 on his second cape for Wales. RAF Top Gun Knievel to go next. England are struggling. This next one's going to be important. Look at this. From the Jacko Knievel. A bit of gamesmanship. Just trying to put the RAF Top Gun Knievel off his mark. It's a slow run up. Oh, and it's driven home. Lovely insouciant flick with the outside of the foot. Possibly because he couldn't find the middle of his foot. But who knows? Could this be the beginning of a comeback from the Knievel? He's about to step up. Experienced and high quality bottom corner. Sensational. You don't save those even with your helmet off, or at least with your visor raised. Well, the pressure really on now. England 3 behind. No, did you hear me, bloke in the crowd? There is pressure. Telford Knievel, oh, what a beauty. Slotted into the bottom left corner. Perfect. So now, it's the Valley Knievel team manager. It's being suggested he couldn't score in a brothel. So difficult to get full-size goals into a house of ill repute, of course, as we all know from practical experience. Up he steps, right-footed. Oh, that's a beauty. Dinked in. He missed in 22 and 23. The missing Bala last year, possibly the worst penalty ever, but stepped up to the mark. And it's got to be said that England now, well, they're 3 behind with 1 penalty left, and there's got to be a sense that they're in danger of defeat here. So, the Brummy Knievel, 3rd cap. Scored in 22, dropped in 23, back for 24. What can be done to save England? Can he score 3 goals in 1 kick? Oh, it's delicate, and it's in. And it's not enough. Wales are victorious. The scenes of slow motion delight are remarkable. Have we ever seen such celebrations? Only rarely in history. When Napoleon triumphed in Egypt, when Alexander the Great took the Achaemenid Prussian Empire, when Scotland won at Wembley in 1977, and now this, Wales winning the International Knievels penalty shootout. They are the champions, my friend. And believe me, everyone, you are, my friends. Unless you're Kevin from number 6 down the road, who borrowed my lawnmower in 2016 and hasn't given it back yet. There's a fine line between borrowing something and stealing, Kevin. And I want my lawnmower back. Although maybe to some extent that's irrelevant, I suppose. What a wonderful achievement. In some senses, they're all winners, but in a much more literal sense, England lost and Wales are the winners. But once more, their remarkable fundraising efforts are utterly magnificent. Wales are the 2024 Knievel champions, and well deserved. I've been Mark Griffiths. Now let's hear what the managers have got to say. That wasn't the managers, obviously. They'll speak now.
Well, we got Valley Knievel here, the Welsh team coach. Mark, what have you got to say after that performance?
First of all, I'd like to say a massive big thank you to Bovey Tracey FC for us up today. Obviously, we travelled to England to defend our title, which we won in Town FC last year. Great performance from Wales, some good penalties. England came close, but I think Jacko Knievel was outstanding. On a personal note, I'm so glad I scored after last year. But as Team Wales, I think we've done absolutely awesome. And again, big thanks to everybody, and it was a great way to end the event. Yeah.
Okay, thanks very much, man. Thank you. We've got Carl James, fan via PG, the England team coach. Carl, what happened?
I let the side down, first penalty. nothing can be said more than that. I should have led from the front, but didn't. So apologies to the team. However, I've got to give a special mention to Jacko, the Welsh keeper. Thought he was outstanding today, the best I've seen him play yet. My lads all did their best, just didn't come off, mainly because of Jacko. But other than that, again, I'd love to thank Bovey Tracey for putting us up for this event. They've been spectacular hosts. So yeah, next year we'll try again.
Okay, thanks, Carl. Thanks very much.
Noble words from a beaten man. And now, as you see, £34,000 raised already this year, and that remarkable $250,000 in the last 12 years. If you see the opportunity, please give generously to these fantastic people who are doing such good in their community. See you next year for more sporting excellence somewhere else, but also see you next year for the Ride Cymru MCC being evil for a good cause. Penalty shootouts. Arrivederci, muchachos.